hero naturally.
Radiant's middle
DK tower is
under
going to go
attack.
down here in middle for sure. There is nothing DK can do about this. And a last minute glyph of fortification, just with the intent of stalling this push for a second longer.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
LGD here sticking around the Roshan pit, perhaps thinking about taking it, but there is vision here for the Radiant. Nice little ward placement, quite hard to de-ward this with the standard de-ward. Both teams with the same meta game here. But it looks like LGD opting to go for that Roshan. The ward here is going to be able to spot any heroes coming in, and it looks like Yao just holding the line back here, making sure that nothing unexpected is coming their way. Looks like we have Morphling with the slot ready to take that Aegis. Will they be able to take it down? And it looks like DK are not interested in what is going on in the Roshan pit, burning, instead opting to try and get a little bit of farm down here. He is severely underfarmed with 0 and 4. Really nice there. Baiting that blink thunderclap. Making Shao waste a bit of mana, but hey, look, he's got it back again. Arcane Boots doing the work which they were intended for. Morphling, Aegis and Lincoln's up with 2.9 in the bank at 20 minutes. This is what happens when you leave LGD to farm their hard carry alone. ROTK wants to be a little careful here. CK desperately trying to grab any scraps of farm he can find. He needs that XP and that gold as well. Let's have a little look at the levels. Oh, that's not a pretty sight. 15 on the Morphling and only 9 on the CK. ROTK having a little bit of fun here, pushing up, but with no serious intentions of trying to gank that Morphling without the support of his team. Super here, doing the right thing, pumping some little machines, defending the tower, playing Morphling as he should. He now has those boots of travel and the staff of wizardry. Gonna turn down the volume here. Why does it keep on turning up? There we go. Those march of the machines sounding extraordinarily loud through my headphones. And that's why you buy Lincolns, ladies and gentlemen. Morphling able to secure a nice 500-ish gold there. Reality Rift just taking down that creep. Let's have a little look at the gold graph here, and it looks like the dire LGD are pushing ahead in the gold, and perhaps also the experience a little bit further ahead in the experience than the gold. Tinker here falling to the Invoker, AA and Vino. AA looking very scary. LGD looking one of the stronger teams in this tournament so far, and could AA be more seen further and further in this competition? A very credible pickup here. 4 for 0 for 7, a very, very solid support in the right lineup, and LGD really making him work today. ROTK picking up that mechanism. Nice little vacuum there on the illusion of the Brewmaster. Great little TP in here from the Prophet, able to secure the tower there, excuse me. Those Treants just doing the final few little nuggets of damage to that tower, taking it down, and unfortunately Shao not able to save it. Tier 1 towers down in the top and bottom lanes for LGD. But with DK it's a different story. No tier 1 towers surviving, and 1 tier 2 tower being taken down. Morphling killing the Tinker. Tinker seems to be dying left, right and centre here, and I am missing them because I'm a little bit tired, excuse me for that. And it looks like we have a push down here. very convincing push as well. Tinker not there to spam the March of the Machines. Looks like Shao moving in towards the Zippo. Zippo does get the stun off on Shao, and the AA ulti does miss, which means Zippo is able to escape to the safety of his teammates. But look who's here, Morphling here with the shotgun, pumping right into Lena's face, and it looks like Morphling taking another kill for himself, pumping his score to 6-0, while his teammates take down the bottom tower, and LGD just steamrollering down this bottom lane. Looks like they're slowly and methodically picking apart the DK, but Tinker is back. Guess what? He's got machines, but look at that! Yao with a really nice tornado, just really screwing with the skills, and it looks like a nice little ulti here from the dogs here, and popping off the Venomancer. Looks like maybe DK will be able to survive this. Really, really nice hit. March of the Machines just proving to be that annoying counter push. Really, really solid ulti there from the AA, but looks like the Morphling loses his Aegis right here. ROTK pumping some more damage back into him, but able to escape away on around 800 HP. And this is completely not what I expected. I expected DK to be in control of this game with some really heavy pushes coming out from the Treants and the Tinker there, the Dark Seer as well with that Ion Shell, 1-2 Ion Shell off the creeps. The opposing creep waves just seem to melt away, and a really offensive ward here from the Dire, just making sure they have vision of exactly what they're pushing against. That is just on the outskirts of the tower, his vision being almost where that ward is. Come on, don't miss any more ganks. This is not a time to miss ganks. This is the crucial stages of the game, the mid game where any gank can turn the tides of the game. Let's have a little look at the kills and deaths. We have Morphling right at the top there, and LGD really pushing ahead in the kills and deaths. Last hits and denies, obviously we have Morphling up there, but a nice little tally ranking up on Long DD there, with the Nature's Prophet able to grab a couple of nice last hits there. 160 could bring up the total with that Hand of Midas. Able to farm a little more gold than the average player, and he picks up the MJ there. Interesting pick, but he's in a bit of trouble here. Long DD playing with the... Oh! Yao! Almost saving him with that tornado, but LGD able to take down the Nature's Prophet with ease. Nature's Prophet perhaps extending a little too far beyond his tower. Morphling split pushing out a little bit and coming back towards the mid lane. Opting instead to go back towards the top lane. A nice little split push here, dragging the DK into two separate directions. Can they defend this tower? Looks like the Tinker with the spamming of the March of the Machines may be able to for a limited period, and now up in the top lane to give support there. And it looks like in the meantime we have Burning here being very balls deep, pushing right forward, but Morphling just way too powerful for Burning there with the Chaos Knight. Able to secure the defense on his tower and pick up a nice kill. CK really underfarmed and I think underleveled as well. Let's have a look at the hero levels here while we take care not to miss any more ganks. CK on level 11 compared to Morphling's level 20. That is never going to be good. Keeping the last hits and denies up here just so we can see exactly what is going on in terms of creep stats. Shao there, looks like he's doing pretty well for himself with 107 now tallied up. Vladimir's offering is the item of choice. While we have here Nature's Prophet doing everything he can to push out the lanes. Needs to be very careful of this LGD lineup though. Doing everything he can and making a real nice job of making sure the lanes aren't pushing that far naturally by themselves. At the same time, Super here pushing out the bottom lane needs to be very careful. But this is exactly what DK needs to be doing. Pushing back the lanes so that LGD are being pulled apart left and right. Making sure that they can't sit on their laurels and just push freely. They have things to worry about. And this is the original aim of DK. I hear a Invoker Sunstrike which hit no one. A ulti hitting there on the DK while Nature's Prophet does get down in the middle lane. Again out here by himself. Maybe previously with his team members, but out here by himself at the end of the team fight, not a good place for him to be, and he won't be happy with that. Looks like Tinker's still alive though to provide that March of the Machines counter pushing action. The question really is here, can DK hold on long enough? DK here almost losing their main carry. A nice little ROTK all there. And then 4 stars right out of the stun strike right there. Looks like we have morphing on dangerously low HP here, actually taking a few hits from the tower, and it looks like a really big thunderclap from the Brewmaster, who is actually able to be taken down